Alright, it started.
Okay. But yeah, you managed to navigate your way through the Erytherian legal system. Some of you barely made out alive. Some of you even more than others. But yeah. Put simply, things worked out in your favor for the most part. Basically, okay, almost entirely. The legal system's relatively simple-ish. And one of your party members announced his leave due to some recent news he had received. That the adventure continues. Indeed.
Woo.
So, Rahamid,
Yeah.
it's been a few months, several months since you've encountered those mercenaries from that guild. The Seven Nobles Guild, was it called again? Yeah,
Yeah.
Seven Nobles Guild. Those weird outsiders that just, God, this place is so chilly. I mean, somewhat pleasant and met the love of your life, but still chilly. And let's see. And it's not long as you enjoy your normal life, researching, performing rituals,
Starting a family.
trying to start your family, getting strengthening your bond with Osiris, god of the afterlife and the process of life and death.
Osiris
That
and Anubis.
yeah, and you managed to find you receive a request. Your your masters have well, basically, well, I wouldn't say force, but I'd say it's up to you whether or not your character would have gone willingly or not, or would have accepted it solely because of responsibility.
You are requested to help out these guys again. God damn.
Not again, I mean, great.
It's like, what
These
is it?
people.
Just what
These
is it?
are
I'm just like, great. It's like,
fuck.
oh, hopefully they're a lot easier to deal with this time.
In your heart, you get the feeling, oh no, they're not going to be any easier. In fact, when you could get a feeling it might be worse.
Yeah.
But then again, you might be wrong. Who knows? I mean, marrying a foreigner has given you a new perspective on things.
Yeah.
Apparently, places. I mean, except for one thing, the weather here in the Oresian Empire is perfect. Just not too humid, not too dry, just right.
And then you're told, yeah, I would buy some cold clothing.
Then you're given some somewhat ceremonial, but certainly fully functional, very puffy attire. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those missions.
Like, oh no. Oh yes. God damn it. It's like, why can't these people travel somewhere where it's warm?
Why can't they just go somewhere somewhat chilly, but I mean a little bit fancier, like the like a Resh, or somewhere warmer like Resh that literally has a really warm swamp, or maybe I don't know here.
Uh, All right.
Regardless,
Meanwhile, Alistair's complaining about the weather. Why can't we go to somewhere like Resh?
It's that moment of like son of it's like I got a Reddit. It's like two side characters, the same panel. They both say it at the same time. It's like why can't they just go to Rush?
why can't we go to like Hawaii, no, basically the Chicago Royal Empire, somewhere pleasant-ish? Probably more pleasant than summer for some of you, but regardless.
Okay.
Oh, and Zeris finally confessed his feelings.
Great.
Whether or not it will result in the complete and utter annihilation of everything you hold dear is not something I will spoil for you, because that's not what DMs don't spoil things for their players. They just don't.
Yeah, they spoil things for themselves.
Just
Yeah.
yeah. Rahamid so
Talk
much.
about that.
Yeah, after Rahamid said complaining about like goddamn cold weather, and just like how much you paying?
You're being paid for just accepting the assignment. 5,000 gold. That is.
5,000 gold. It's like it'll make the cold hurt less.
Yes.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
If I feel cold, I'll light myself on
Okay.
fire.
Okay. I'm judging you. I am personally holding you accountable for your choice of word. It's
Okay.
terrible. I judge you. Damnation. Anyways.
Alright.
Tell me it's not appropriate, though.
Okay. God damn it. Alright, so Muhammad would start packing his stuff up and inform Moose what's going on, essentially where he's going, just being like. Speaking of Moose, with all the time they've been together, did she get knocked up?
Not quite yet.
Damn.
Now you see, well, here's the thing. Now you see, ritual. Look, here's the thing. As far as you know, no. Keep in mind, you're giving like waiting periods, like a couple months, or of a month at most. So, yeah.
Okay. So, for Moose, like, classic, like, I love you, be back, like, once,
Yeah.
like, as soon as you can, blah, blah. Alright,
She's
and,
really the attire as well.
yeah.
No, very loose, very form fitting, or very loose, very comfortable. But anyways, as you're as you walk on top of the teleportation circle, you are given a few more pieces of information. One, according the roar a day or so ago was not a result of this group. Shocking, I know. One would think that it would be.
Not that bad.
Sure. Sure. Sure, buddy, sure. I'll let you believe that. But anyways, and two, actually, no, first and foremost, not caused by that group. However, it is a result of some guild deciding to, some outsiders guild, some renown, apparently trying to prevent it, resulting to the roar. But as far as they know, from the Eldritch entities they've not, you and your fellow warlocks have spoken to, there or communed with or what have you, it's relatively calm. Everywhere else. That being said, apparently there's been a rupture in the abyss now. Also, not the you knew this group's fault at all, uh, resulting in some rumors of a crusade up north. Your the Numerians have not decided to get involved in that just yet, unless they have a reason to. So at the moment, they really don't. I mean, yes, demons, but the international community is already taking care of things on their end, so it hardly matters. And the second one is they have recently come to. There's been a recent apparition of certain people where they shouldn't be. They've made sure that they're not anywhere near that teleportation circle. It happened like just a couple hours ago, and they appear to be they appear to be extraplanar, but not exactly outsiders in any way, shape, or form. Just kind of like a fire ganassi that are born in the elemental plane in their respective elemental planes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to deal with the other kinds of foreigners, displaced foreigners, which, I mean, it could be worse. They're a lot less annoying than those tourists. Keep on asking dumb questions. Like if it's appropriate to interact with a eldritch being after consuming alcohol, which is always depends on the entity, but for the most part, no. And how's your, I take it you get dressed in all that.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Begin
you're
preparing.
teleported,
But
and almost immediately, oh, good lord, by the abyss, by the afterlife, by everything that is both holy and unholy, you feel certain parts of your body shrink that in the upon teleporting,
yeah.
like your eyes. Ugh, so uncomfortable.
Yeah. There were a couple things I wanted to buy, but I guess I could buy them when we teleport after I did teleport. But no, because I realized it was like, oh yeah, I still haven't gotten around to. I was like, I was gonna do this a couple things at Rahamid before
Would
I switched.
there be like spell components you're planning on buying?
I was gonna upgrade my armor and shield, and then get a gem ring that increased my intelligence. I was gonna like use up one of my achievement slots. I have two of them left. I was gonna take that and increase my intelligence further.
Yeah, of course, as you do.
That's not what I do.
Yeah,
I'm just setting some. Don't mind me just setting something up for the recharge on the Tacticus Arcanum, so I can just hit it and go.
yeah. All right. So I'm trying to remember what specific gems I'm looking for and what quality I need, because I think it's two flawless and one standard for the int rings for the gems I need to be able to get capped essentially intelligence. Let me double check that. Amethyst. That's the gems I'm looking for. Amethyst.
Hmm.
So
Like I said, for the most part, yeah, your introduction there is very not exactly disconcerting. It was expected, but they appear to have their hands full as you see them. They appear to have some difficulty trying to tell this one human woman who appears to be speaking some foreign language that you weren't even sure existed or have never even heard of to begin with. Pure to tell her to, please exit the premises. She appears to just say something and appears to accentuate something towards the teleportation circle. Yeah, suffice to say, very busy.
Oh.
But you're welcomed and accepted it.
Eh, all right.
Situation as follows. The group, after your last interaction with them, has attempted to improve things. They have. They managed to deliver the artifact. They had retrieved, which purpose you're not entirely. Apparently, some sort of from what you've read, some from some newspaper articles that have been delivered to the Numerian temples in the form of care packages. Some sort of key deeper inside our artifact and deeper inside some dungeon. But you also find that they appear to be missing one member. But looks like they. But from what you've been told, but as you're being as you're being explained the situation, it's been mostly due to practical reasons of ensuring that that pocket plane that you met, or that sort of tear that exists between two planes of reality, uh, making sure that the Iranian government doesn't, you know, abuse it.
Yeah.
You are then given transportation and in the form of another teleportation circle as you're brought into another into another locale entirely. Well, not entirely. Same country, it seems like, but regardless, yeah, you brought over. Plate still chilly. The tire's helping somewhat. You're not dying of frostbite.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, the animated hero plate I had Craftsman work on it, make it so it's well environmentally suited for anything.
Yeah, and of course they give you, your guild, your faction gave you some extra clothing just in case, because they were also informed that it was very wet there.
No.
What? You've never exactly been to a area that's as cold as uh, as Erether, but even yeah, cold and wet. Those two don't mix very well. Yeah. Eventually, fine. As you're being brought in, um, you see and brought across some streets, seeing some very pale foreigners left and right. Eventually, you are brought to what appears to be some sort of tavern. Name of it eludes you somewhat. But as you come in, Xeris. Riker,
Yes.
what the Xeris doing? As he wakes up in the morning and, well,
Well, considering what just recently happened, probably at the moment just currently massaging his head after I wouldn't really say drinking himself into a blackout again for once, but same time, hey, it was cause for celebration, so hey, he, he did at least have a few drinks last night.
Yeah, you're currently just inside of you're just having breakfast and all that.
Yeah.
Not Rahamid, Alistair and Shauna, well, I mean, understandably, they're taking their time being separated for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see coming in through the front door a face you hadn't really expected to see before. Rahamid.
Rum! Hey!
God, this fucking place thought. Also, hello.
Yeah, tell me about it, huh?
Been a while.
That it has. How's Moose?
Doing alright. Still training. She's getting good. She's getting good.
Huh. Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah. We managed to get married in the
Oh,
meantime and we're trying for a kid. It's been a couple of months, but time will tell.
boy, do I have one hell of a story for you.
Oh,
Flash forward as you're told the entire story.
Indeed.
just for a hum, just like, sounds like I missed out on some fun.
Oh, yeah. You missed out on quite the party. And also worth noting, for the sake of Muhammad, that there is currently doing something he's, well, not really been known to do before, let's say.
Well, in your time knowing him, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's effectively doing the closest thing to a smile that a dragonborn can manage.
Yeah. Slight upward grin.
Yeah.
It's like, well, glad you at least found happiness.
You know, there are times where I wonder ungodly amount of what ungodly amount of terrible luck that I would have had to have gone through everything I've gone through so far. Then I remember, oh, right, right, that's pretty much par for the course in that family.
Yeah.
That said, uh, with that said, we've got Alistair should be down in a bit. I don't, although he might still be sleeping in for a while. I don't blame him, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, morning comes. And only that.
Yeah, and very briefly, let me just see if I've set this up right.
Armored.
Yes.
You find yourself awake. The memories of what had happened yesterday still fresh in your mind. You looked to see at your side, the same bed. She's still there.
He just smiles and just pulls her back into a hug.
She wake up and then fully face the hug.
Here.
So, how were your adventures?
I've been to a lot of places. I met a lot of people, picked up a few things along the way. So aside from the running for my life, it was pretty fun.
Well, unfortunately, nothing's going to change as undoubtedly probably run for our lot.
As long as I'm running with you.
I am with you. But, let's go grab some breakfast. Are we?
Okay.
And he gets dressed and heads downstairs.
She does the same.
And he sees the furry.
I think you mean scaly, but okay. Oh wait, right. Sorry.
Just sees the literal you walk into the plump of tail, just
You.
Fluff of
Tail?
tail fluff.
I know this fluffy tail. You furry bastard. Welcome back.
You get that weird. It's strange. You get that weird cold sensation in the back of your neck, as if something just. Oh no! It's just him. Oh shit! It's him.
He pulls Muhammad into a brotherly hug.
it's like hell.
No, it's not that tight hug. It's like that loose hug.
And it's
Well,
like that surprise sound of just like hell.
Well, Muhammad's a jackal. I'm loose, so this could still be a tight hug.
How are you? How's Moose?
Doing alright. Do you mind ripping me out of your chest?
Like he does. Sorry. I heard you guys got married.
Yeah, we finally got that set up. Moose is currently still training to be, more proficient warlock, but in the meantime, we've been trying to create a family for the past couple of months. No luck so far, but, time will tell.
Sorry, we couldn't make it, but Tara was running for her life, and I was here in the frozen ass crack of nowhere.
Speaking of which, why are you in the frozen ass crack of nowhere?
Because we're here to get a object of some sort.
Fun.
You know our guilt.
Yeah.
It ain't one thing, it's the other.
I will admit, I also had personal business to tend to here.
Dude, Rahamid goes to say so, looks at you, sees your happy face, and be like, alright, I can understand that.
Oh, did you meet Sarissa?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Should still be here. I don't think she'd have left just yet.
Oh,
How is she?
No, she's just been, informed of her new position, been given, simple paperwork that she has to sign, which, a lot of paperwork, and not all at once, unfortunately.
I do want to back up with Sarissa. I mean, we are friends, hopefully.
No, do you play
I
with
thought
me
we
in
hit off
person?
as friends. Like, he's looking at Eris like, we hit it off as friends?
I think so. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe so. Huh.
Drugs. And he orders morning coffee and bacon. Actually, no, he would go with steak and egg for breakfast. If they had it.
You go and check it. Well, they don't have steak. They have venison.
Even better.
Yeah.
And he'll go with 2 orders, because his wife is here. By the way, have you seen woman kind of looks like her? Oh, I imagine she's shorter. Gang.
Woman?
Yeah, Ishara.
Adriana?
I think you mean Adriana.
Yes, Adrian. Thank you.
What was that? Yeah, it said she's actually had to go into the room. Just
All right.
right there. How's that? Yeah, I think it was, since she still is on this quest with us, and she's just there for time. But once we return, I'll establish a link with her and hopefully get her to the clergy so I can help the gather start.
Wherever you go, I follow.
Which I appreciate great.
Well, I need to do some shopping anyways. I was gonna do that before I came here, but I was kind of rushed.
Well, we can show you the shops, and it looks at your feet. Are they bare? Like,
I
how
have
good are?
above the game I do have boots of the elven kind still on, so I at least have those.
We can get you some warmer boot.
I mean, these things are pretty well insulated, along with my whole entire armor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Uh, so, oh, and he also shows for Ahmed his arm.
It's like, yes, what about? Takes a closer look at like what the symbols are. Just like I'm assuming, just see
And the fact that it's like a blackish.
just be like, doesn't he even think for a moment of what what it is, and just goes, "What'd you do?"
Make for me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Wouldn't it also be a religious check?
Arcana or religion. This is more occultic in nature. Dealing with the Eldritch.
Okay, Arcana
It's totally that, yeah.
16.
Hmm. 16. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, kind of know what that is. You figure it looks like some sort of. It's a bit extreme to apply it to someone of flesh and blood, but some warforged have instead of tattoos, especially some warforged from the Numerians that they're part of the Numerians. You know that they tend to be very. They can also have, if they so choose, engravings placed upon them instead of tattoos, since their bodies can't exactly carry ink.
Yeah. So looking at your suggestion, I'm like, I don't know what that is, but still looks interesting, at the very least.
Well, it's the start of me apparently patron of sort.
Oh, yeah.
If you want, you can make a insight check.
Let's see.
Seems to generally believe it. I mean, you have no way to confirm or deny it. Weird things have happened. a plane between planes.
The weird shit has happened.
Yeah. You finding love, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, yeah, he seems to be telling the truth on his side.
Huh. Well, I mean, good, bad. I don't like. How do you feel about this sort of situation? That sounds about the average response from a warlock.
I mean, you remember Osiris having to explain to you. It's more of like a, but in his case was different. He was torn limb from limb while inside his coffin. So
Yeah.
it's maybe not all experiences are made equally.
Yeah. And then there's a freaking Anubis. Guardians Underworld's like, it's a living.
I mean, Anubis was the reason why Osiris became a what he, the god of the afterlife.
So Cyrus is like being like, and Anubis being
Oh,
like, oops.
that's sad. I
Yeah.
completely made a mistake.
Yeah. Egyptian lore. It's fun.
It's really weird, especially that thing about the. Well, I know for a fact I'm not gonna get demonetized or not gonna get the video removed from this, but the pun cabbage story.
Oh, let's not forget to like bring back his deification. Like his wife literally fucked him back to life.
Yeah, Egyptian mythology is very weird. It doesn't help. Anyways, but you manage. But that is, as far as you can tell, he appears to be telling the truth. Weirder things have happened, but yeah. Now what then? So from the main party, you know that the that key artifact should be south in a small village south of you. Let's move the map. Maybe guys to the map. Y'all to the map. You will, yeah, right here. A little fishing hut off near Gustav. Hmm.
Yeah.
So, before you go there, you said you guys wanted to do some shopping.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I will say, as John is with everybody, as she looks the same, the clothes look the same, but there's something a bit more explainer about her than usual. Rapid planeswalking may have had an effect.
Yeah. She's definitely changed from her experience. So, to find a magic shop around these parts
Yep.
that's open, I need those who are trying to look for it to make for me an investigation check.
Well,
Alright.
roll for both Ashana and Adriana, or just roll for Ashana?
Because I can, I'm adding in eidetic memory because I am determined to find the things I need to find.
Shona or Adriana, I'd say that's your call.
Okay. I'll just have Adriana tag along, just for managing it.
It's your good my investigation.
God, that 48 investigation. It's like literally just I smell magic.
Smells like toast.
Now, I would always think that magic smells like burning incense, except a lot more like diverse, like
Depends on
unusual incense.
it depends on the magic, but yeah, it's usually incense.
All right. With your collective investigation checks, you managed to find a shop that is, for the most part, not closed. They're selling some magic items here and there. They may not exactly be doing so in the most upfront way. They're certainly trying to, at the very least, selling their wares.
Fun.
So I will need. Okay, so what? I guess we'll go down or up the list. So Riker, what would Zeris like to do?
So, Zaris, was in genius, is gonna look through the shop for any what? He's gonna look through for any. Actually, before I say that, his speed uh, have anything to do with haste already on my person? I don't believe I do. In fact, I think that's the only actual item I'm missing is the haste. So he's gonna look for either potions or scrolls of haste. One of the two.
A scroll of haste is currently they have one and only the one scroll of haste going for about let's see here 300 gold pieces. That being said,
Okay.
it is not scribed, so yeah, you'd have to. So yeah, that's the unfortunate trade-off. There is a scroll of haste that the shopkeep is selling. Unfortunately, it's not scribed.
Well, you know what? It may not be scribed.
Basically, it would require for you to make a Arcana check to be able to cast it.
With my plus 11.
I mean, hey, failure still a option. Is still a possibility. It may not be guaranteed, and it may not be as common, but still a possibility.
True, true. I mean, nothing's stopping me from assuming I don't use it before I get the chance to. There's nothing stopping me from just getting it scribed later. I assume.
I mean, by somebody who has proficiency in scribing or scribes tool or calligrapher's tools or scribing
Wait, what?
tools,
No, no.
and who is able to learn the spell or has in their spell class spell list. Yeah, nothing's exactly stopping.
Yeah. In which case, you know what? How much do I have on me? That's the question.
Yeah, are you able to afford this treasure?
Don't know. Let's see. That'd be about, I want to say 30 platinum if I'm not mistaken, yeah?
Yeah, basically. So that's a conversion, right?
Okay, yeah. In that case, fuck, I actually don't think I have enough for that shit.
How much do you need?
Like 25 plat.
25 plat? Easily. Easy done. Literally pulls out the treasure he, stole and just is this not...
Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, because, I still have that, platinum worth in treasures. Actually, I should just add that to my total of platinum in the freaking ticket.
Yeah.
Oh. So holy fuck there. Oh, wow.
What?
So Zaris is now a broke ass bitch.
Ah, what a shame.
Yeah.
Wait a
What
minute.
a thrill.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, by the way, if you have any ritual spells for me to grab for that can provide benefit towards you, just grab them for me and I'll convert them into a ritual spell for myself. Because I can learn any ritual spell. It doesn't specify with my Pack the Skull.
Yeah. Pack the Skull, great.
Yeah.
It may not be as. It may not be the same as your Pack to the Tome, or in the same way as good as Pack to the Tome or Pack to the Blade, but it's got its place.
Yeah.
It fills its role.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I like is that, any spell that's a ritual that is underneath the skull, I can cast once per day within 5 feet, without spending a spell slot. So, if there's any ritual spells that you think would be useful, just fucking let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to
Noted.
be aware that they exist.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just currently looking through the list and seeing if there's any I'm missing that I would be useful.
Well, with that being said, Alex, what would Muhammad like to purchase?
Alright, I am looking for increasing rings, a ring that has 2 flawless and standard amethyst in it. Essentially, the gems are truly PDF. Andy?
Yeah, so I'm just currently pulling up
Prices. Yeah.
price for that. Is there anything else on top of that?
I'd like to see the cost of upgrading my +2 shield to a +3 and my +1 hero plate to a +2, possibly +3. I want to see the price ranges for those.
The shopkeep here can't do that. That being said, I take it you obviously informed that Ratchet could easily do it back home, back in your base.
Yeah,
So
I could easily do that, and it would just take time for it to essentially ship back.
Yeah.
yeah, time.
But
All right, so for the said +3 ring?
Essentially, 3-shot gem ring, 2 flawless, 1 standard is what I need to essentially cap out my intelligence.
Oh shit, that's right.
So the intelligence ring will run you down a, let's see here, about 300 with the sorry. Yeah, 1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold pieces.
Barely, yeah, 1,000 gold pieces. They have one. It's just the only one they have at the moment. They mostly have healing potions, standard +1 weaponry.
And this is why I kind of wanted to do shopping before.
Yeah.
Oops.
So, Muhammad,
Yeah.
I just realized something that I forgot to mention earlier, because it's a pretty big fucking deal. Well, at least for Xeris anyway. Because he used to wear that +2 leather armor. I think it was. Yeah, that +2 studded leather.
Yeah.
He's not wearing armor. He's not wearing armor anymore.
And is there any reason why you're not protected anymore? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He has unarmored AC now.
Oh no.
Nice.
I mean, granted, it's only 13 plus your con.
13 plus con plus technically also plus another 2 because of hand to hand.
Ah, yes, forgot about that.
And even with just the straight plus con and not the +2 to, and taking out the +2 to hand to hand for both, I get literally the exact same AC. I shit you not.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, after you explain it to me, I'm surprised you haven't bought some rings that increase your constitution modifier beyond a greater point and give you better AC.
Yes.
But that also
Wait,
requires the attunement slots, too.
Yeah. Actually, hang on. Wait a minute. I unattuned from a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I've still got 3. That's right.
Yeah.
Actually,
Alright. So,
okay, yeah.
the int ring I bought, or what they're providing, because I don't know if I'm...
Yeah.
What?
The gem itself is fine. It's just put on an iron band.
Oh, okay. So, does it have all the gems I requested, or does it only have, like...
Yes, it does have the gems you requested.
Okay, so I paid the 1,000 gold. I'll start modifying that int ring. So they can't do magically plussing armor, so I'll have to send that over to Ratchet.
Most is +1.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate, but I'm like, it's like, yeah, just I'll send it over to Ratchet then. It's like approve this to a +3 and get this to a +3, and I'll be a little bit tinky.
Mm. Let's see here. Will that be all?
I'm trying to think of anything else. I was also checking spell scrolls too, but I'm currently just adding in the item first before I continue looking at that. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I got that in. Let's see. How am I doing on potions? Let's see. Potions. What do they got in supply of greater and superiors?
They have, in terms of standard healing potions, with the recent Oh, yeah, she gotta go. Okay. So, with the recent invasion of aberrations that your allies informed you of, they're a bit low on anything beyond superior. In terms of greater, and also standard healing potions, but they have plenty of greater healing potions. They're, let's see here, they have 20 in stock, or not 20, 50 in stock.
Alright, I'll buy 10 graders. How much for 10?
Okay, for 10. Would be 100 gold pieces per.
100 gold pieces per, so that's 1,000. Yeah, I can easily do that. Minus off another 100 plat. Alright, and then I'll look around for a scroll of recharge. Because that is a ritual spell, and it looks handy.
Alright. Make for me. In this case. Got time. Alright. In that case. What would Alistair like to procure?
Alistair is looking for a. Like, he'll ask, like, do you have anything that can boost my already good looks?
Let's see here. Do they have anything? Unfortunately, no.
Do you know where I can find one?
A dresser, or not dresser, tailor.
He's looking to boost his charisma stat.
It threw
Okay.
attunement items, right? Or do you have attunement slots left, I should say?
Not I.
You mean like a training or something of the sort?
Mm-hmm. Like an item, book, something along the line.
Oh yeah, one of the tomes.
I know one of
Give me a
the.
moment. Wait a minute.
Let's see here.
I don't think Alistair's read any of the tomes yet,
Yeah.
has he?
I
No, he has not.
He has not. Yeah, he's a clean baby. Performance enhancing consumables.
Okay, good. Then, in that case, let me see something here.
But what was Auntie saying?
They know the local noble should have one, but they're not sure if, for one, it's
Used.
it's functional, or yeah, if it's used, or if it's well, or it might be, or it might just be associated to another ability, intelligence or constitution or strength.
Well, he's going to go over to his local. He's going to go over to the noble.
Okay. Local noble here.
Because let's be honest, even if it's con, fucking hell, yes.
Let me see here. Let me roll a few things.
Oh, and you might want to throw. Actually, no. I was about to say that, but no. That's right. I had to
They
use
do have a charisma book. However, they will only have you read it for a monetary sum of, let's see here, 1,500 gold pieces.
Toss gold
1,500 pieces.
tosses them 500 platinum.
Okay. They
Like the second he says 1,500 gold, like already tossed at him.
Yeah, so that'd be
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, gently placed on the table.
Yeah, so 15 yeah, so 1,500.
oh boy.
All right.
And he tips an imaginary hat and wishes the golem a good day. Actually, no, I could have literally given him 1,500 platinum or 1,500 gold.
Yeah, if you have the gold, you could always do the gold first.
Yeah, lighten your own load.
Yeah.
No, he just hands him the gold.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing Riker has books of these things.
He can make charisma books.
Yeah.
He's going to ask him to make some charisma books.
You'd have to get the materials, obviously, but I don't think I need to say that. You've already done so once. You're not new to this.
Yeah.
And in fact, he's going to start reading now.
Okay.
Because my charisma is at 19.
So
It's uneven.
and then it'll become a 21, which will still be uneven, but I mean a bit higher at the very least.
Yeah.
So I take then in that case you'll be staying here for a bit longer before going there.
Yep.
All right. Is everyone else okay with this?
See any problem with it?
I'll give Mohammed Alchemate to the place before going to deal with whatever may be guarding this artifact.
And maybe our boy can read on what's guarding said artifact.
Alright, by the way, my scroll, did they have a scroll of recharge?
Scroll of recharge.
Yeah, scroll recharge. That's the name of the spell.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember reading over that for a little bit. Yeah, they do. I believe. Oh crap! Shit, I can't remember the level of the spell.
It's level. It is level 5. I'm looking right at it.
It's a fifth level spell. I just look at the spell book. Would you like for this one to be scribed or?
Seeing how I'm going to be scribing it into my skull, I'd like the cost of materials to do so on top of the scroll.
Oh, okay. So you don't need the spell scroll to be scribed. Okay.
Yeah, I'm essentially adding it into what would be the equivalent of a spell book. I'll explain it to him as like that, just being like,
All right. They can easily provide you the materials. Let's see here. For the spell scroll, the price for that is. Oh, stop. Sorry. Puppies.
yeah.
Lovely, but come on now. Girl.
Oh, by the way, the wife found kittens in a box, and she brought them home. And
Oh.
like this was taped up.
Who the fuck? Okay, that's.
Gee, why don't you pull what they did in the freaking 80s and throw them in the freaking river in a bag, goddamn assholes!
That's what I said. Thankfully, they found the motherfucker. Because they were stupid enough to use their real car. That and the cats were chipped.
Oh, karmic justice is always hilarious. Just being like, I'm gonna be an asshole, and really gets an upcoming.
Yeah. Okay. So, book. Okay, so, and just to confirm, is Rahamid okay as well with the decision to stay a day longer. Just to confirm.
Yeah, I mean, Muhammad is going to be sending his armor over to Ratchet to essentially improve it to as high as it can go. Well, armor and shield, so yeah. Hopefully it can get done within a day. I mean, man works quick, right?
Okay, so for the spell scroll, it will be 360 gold pieces.
360 gold pieces? Okay, so that'd be how much in platinum? 300 and...
36 plat.
Yeah. 36 plat. Okay. Okay. Okay, minus that. I'll add in this spell now. And then I have to go down to a jeweler shop to essentially buy some diamonds. Essentially stock up on those.
Okay. Okay. And with that, let's see. Anything else, or
While stocked on potions, all I gotta do is buy some materials for certain spells. But other than that,
By the way, when it's time, he will actually stop hi to the girl we have been looking for how many for a year now? 1 year, 2 years?
yeah, Shauna.
yeah.
No, Zaris.
What's
Oh,
up?
okay. My apologies.
Yeah. Just to give you an idea what that spell does, there
Goes Fwen. Though she might be terrified of him.
All right. And is there anything? And let's see here. So while you're in town, I take it Alistair will be spending time with the wife, the missus, if you would.
What?
I take it your character Alistair will be spending time with the missus.
No, he's going to be seeing the girl we have been for like Zaris.
Indeed.
Because friend. Like remember, he traveled to bring them to school.
Hmm.
actually, yeah, this the simple thing of like diamonds required for spell casting. Can I just do diamond dust and it'd still count as the same and just have it
No, if
expand?
it specifically says diamonds, like multiple, then it would require, of course, like one or two, any number of diamonds. That total amount would equal to,
Yeah, but oh, okay, so if it says a diamond, then it's
yeah, you have to buy a singular diamond at like a jeweler or something, which in this place they have. Roll for me a d20 to determine if they have a diamond in stock or not.
yeah. If they have multiples, I'm buying multiples. Because I at least need I want to be able to have at least multiple 250 GPs worth of diamonds just so I can cast the spell multiple times if need be.
All right. 7. I managed to find a jeweler that does have one. That does have appear to be selling diamonds at the moment.
Alright. I'll ask him if he's selling any diamonds that are worth 250 GPs.
At the moment, yes.
Alright, how many of those has he got?
He has Let's see here. Yes, 2.
I'll take 2 for now, then. Disappointed, but I'll work.
I mean, yeah, it's a small town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I'll mark that down in my inventory that I got at least 2 of those now. Okay. Alright, got that marked. Alright, that's, I think... I believe that's everything I wanted to buy. Everything else is just waiting for... to see if Ratchet could actually improve my plate to a +3 and my shield to a +3.
Okay. Case, yeah, he can. Let's see here. And Riker, what would Xeris like to do?
So, Xeris is also going to visit Z and let her know that let her know where he's going to be in case she happens to have need of him for whatever ungodly reason.
Oh god, why do I just imagine both Alistair and Xeris are like both head out the same door? Like, oh, where are you going?
Oh.
The Friends theme starts playing.
Going to see Z? Why?
I was going to go see as well.
Huh.
Why? She's not your girlfriend.
What the heck?
What did he mean by this?
I'm not married. Happily.
Orange.
The fact that he had to add in happily, that's funny. Because
Happily, as you just see. A
yeah,
shot of just
boomer.
fucking smacking Mason to hand, not even caring.
No, well, if someone mentioned friend, he's just sitting at a like a fucking couch, just drinking coffee.
Jesus.
Because, fun fact, that was a setting friend. Anyway, back to let's go see.
Indeed.
All right.
Do we skip to or lose?
All right. Oh. All right. So yeah, we'll skip over that. We'll say for this, it would take about like, let's see here, 2 more days.
I actually wanted to RP, but okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, for this, just to, I'm getting, yeah, I'm just saying it's going to take 2 days for the armor.
Alright.
Ah,
So 1 day passing for this stuff anyways, and then like another additional day, so.
Alright.
All things considered, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's definitely nothing too bad.
Yeah, I'm not skipping over. You guys have, you guys are, managed to complete a lot, and probably want to,
Catch up.
soak in your, that and soak in your victories maybe some more.
So can the fact that we just fucking obliterated an avatar.
Of Haster.
Indeed.
He did.
The other group has already, obliterated a avatar of a god, but I mean, it doesn't count. This is your first time.
No, just Rahama just looks at you guys as you say that. It's like, what is with you guys and always encountering deities?
to be fair, it was 2 god. Because remember, we also fought the champion Tyrannus.
3.
Wait, what?
Actually, for the Thursday group.
Oh yeah, for the Thursday group.
Rahama, it's like,
Oh, who was?
just looking at you guys like, how do you keep on pissing off gods?
Hey, we only pissed off the one god.
Yeah, they're the well-behaved ones. Plus, I mean, it's Haster, so.
Well, when
Plus,
you piss off the wrong god, I'll make sure to put in a good word for Anubis for you guys. Jesus.
to be fair, hopefully I die in battle, so I get to. Actually, no, I'm. Oh, right, I should tell you guys. Actually, referring over to Char's. So if I die, I get to be with.
Uh,
Hopefully.
Yes. C.
But yes, to Z. I jump upon. Unarmored, mind you. I jump upon Xerxes' back. Hi ho, Silver! Away!
And Zeros, make an athletics check. And or acrobatics if you want to try to avoid it. Homer, make an athletics check.
I'm waiting for the
Okay,
athletics check where you just
I want to
sidestep.
know. All right, I want to know which one would be funnier.
uh,
Just
athletic.
yeah, it's I just imagine it's that huge high sidestep as you just jump like and hits the ground.
Slams his tail
Are you
right
ready?
against the ground. Like,
Here we go. Not one. Oh, it's not an that one.
Zeros, you're kind of distracted because you're present. You're in the moment. Everything's just
Fine.
great. I mean, you're in a foreign country. I mean, at least it's a pleasant. Wait, what is he?
Just Rahaman
What is
sees.
his current capacity?
I just imagine Rahaman seeing this. This is wrong. Just like that's happening. It's just like just stares off into the void and be like, I should have asked for more
Excuse
money.
that. Never mind. You know what? No, he takes out the bad arcing sword, points in the direction. Go, my nobles!
Just seeing this, it's like, yep, definitely should have asked for more money.
Says in their native tongue, it's basically in Swedish. Ah, tourists. I'm so glad they don't come here that often.
Okay, even they have to admit this shit's fucking funny.
It's funny, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's in a place of business. Like, come on now.
Oh no, he would have done that when they went outside.
Yeah. All right.
He's not an asshole.
I mean,
Anyway,
He's not that much of an ass.
yeah. So, make for me
Oh no.
a. Let's see here. So, I take it you guys are just gonna be vibing.
I mean, with what seems to be a new influx of people that having trouble communicating with one another, Rahamad would offer as a translator using tongues as a way to, make it so people can these those who are speaking a language that even Rahamad cannot understand, which
Yeah.
is
Well, I will say with your tongue, actually make a history check.
let's see, 23.
All right. So, give me a moment. So, the language is very odd. It's sort of like a mixture between Spanish, Swedish, and French. Oh God, I need to pull up the name again.
I'm surprised you didn't add some Chinese in.
It's literally the future speak from the fucking one of the South Park episode.
They took our gear!
Let's see, Romanche. Yeah, the basically the IRL equivalent would be Romanche.
Okay.
Very niche language. very, very unique in that not a lot of people speak it. Because this is the first, and this is the first time you can sort of tell it. Yeah, it's long story short for you. Between, of course, short rests to recover your spell slots.
Yeah.
Um, it's a bit of an interesting feeling, or it's been an interesting conversation. Many of these people don't even speak to you directly, verbally directly. If I could be just a lot more accurate.
Certainly an interesting language.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's certainly an experience. I don't know if your character. I think your character's had some experience with telepathic communication.
Some. Yeah, I think it's some.
All right. So yeah, I mean, put simply, even thanks to tongues, you can at the very least understand it and not assume it's Eldritch gibberish.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Okay, so
But
yeah.
it's very confusing because they mention things that are a bit uh, foreign to not just you, thankfully. It's yeah, hey, as anyone can understand, not everyone likes being out of the loop of understanding of things and stuff. But put simply, it's they mention things like something made of something made sort of edible stone, like that they appears to be a part of their diet, which uh you managed with your actually roll nature check.
Let's see. Good old nature. I'll add an eidetic memory, seeing I can cast that at least once for long rest for natures. And that stays up for at least a while because that's also a concentration
Yeah.
too.
Put simply, judging by the description of like its taste and texture, those are literally those are like calcium rocks. They're describing like pure like yeah, actual vitamins that appear to be a part of their diet. Actual, you know, calcium tablets made of some sort of appears to be concentrated into some sort of mineral. It's, it's interesting, but you do fortunate and a bit disconcerting since you don't have the what they're requesting, but you do have an alternative, at least here, in the form of uh, well, cow's milk.
Just literally explain it to them. It's like your calcium rocks, except you instead of needing to chew it, you drink it.
You are grinding it into a pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put simply, it takes a bit of time for them to get used to this. But, it is, but, they eventually make, or get used to it. Or eventually, as you explain, they're able to find substitutes for their usual diet. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Seems about right. You also managed to find that. You also learned that apparently they're not exactly too familiar with people of your kind. That is to say, beast folk in general. They appear to have come from some sort of ethnos state. Psionic Kalashtar ethnostate. I mean, nothing bad can come from this, right?
I mean, they seem like kind enough focused on it. Like,
Yeah, they're not causing havoc. They're not being rude. They're just confused and scared.
yeah, it's one of those things of like, I won't judge the people, but if a person starts acting up to you, well, guess what's gonna head towards the back of your head for being a dumbass?
Yes, Eldritch claws. But yes, you. That is the second thing you learn, and final thing you learn is that they appear to have their own sort of type of magic. There are certain types of spells that are. Some of them would certainly be useful to you.
I
They're more time based, though. Small scale time based, to be more precise.
Timey-wimey, plucky-wucky.
Chronomancy, essentially.
I,
Their understanding is, how I put it, their formula are very, as they try to explain to you, are very complex. Essentially, think quantum mechanics and theoretical and string theory. They actually have to clear out an entire area of snow just to explain, just to describe it all out, and even then, have difficulty understanding it. You can you can get the gist of it, but it's very complex.
I mean, I'll roll a straight intelligence check with eidetic memory still up to see if anything holds and if I learn anything new. Because this is like now interesting to Rahamid of like control over time itself. Oh, this I gotta learn.
Small scale, but yeah, haste and slow exist.
Yeah. Haste and slow are like spell scale. What they're explaining is more advanced.
Yeah. Yeah. So your intelligence.
Yeah,
Okay.
coming up. Straight intelligence. Let's go with identical memory still going. It didn't add the plus 10. I don't know why, but that's a 35.
All right. All right.
God, I'm loving these int rings already. I'm just like, plus 10. There's a place.
Feels good to be back with Muhammad. It's not to say you don't enjoy
Yeah.
Ratchet. It's just
Yeah.
crunchy. Let's see here. No. Up. Here we are. So you're 25.
Well, it's 35 because with identical memory, it adds a plus 10.
Right. My bad. So in this case, you're able to actually pick up one spell in particular. Verily, the spell's name is Quicken. Technically, it is a clockwork spell. Or actually, hold on. Let me check here. What will be available to warlocks here? Actually, yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, you managed to learn a spell called Foretell Destruction.
Tell distraction. Yeah.
Foretell Destruction.
Oh, foretell distraction.
Foretell Destruction, yeah.
Yeah, you cut out a little bit. Like, all I heard was tell. It was like, so, level 1 spell, that answer bit. Knowledge relevant.
Yeah, basically, once you take a long rest, you can switch out one spell you have prepared for a spell of equal level.
Yeah. Yeah, so an extra one spell, that ain't too bad. Like, well, yeah, well, something that I can. Something. And slim. Okay. Okay, now it's in there. So, foretell distraction. I'm just trying to think what I could switch out for that. Because it's somewhat useful, because it's just like, it's an automatic success on a stealth check. Which could be very handy if I cast Darkness on top of it. Darkness, and then foretell distraction, and I'm just gone.
I mean, it's a bit more costly for you compared to the rogue's class ability of hide as a bonus action, Lamau, but I mean, still works.
Yeah. Though I gotta learn that feat that allows me to cast multiple spells per turn, because it's usually a cantrip and then a spell. It's like that's all I can. It's a max I can do. Because I know Yang has that feat, right? Or
Yeah.
anyways, learned something new.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that is what you managed to pick up. Xeris. Riker.
Yes.
What the man doing?
He vibe.
And Alistair has gotten off his.
Indeed.
All right. All right. So, sorry. Can you repeat that? My dog just decided to come in and. So sorry. I really need to get.
Okay. Okay. Well, still same day, yes?
Yeah, it's still well. It's this next. It's the same day, kind of. Okay, it's basically the same day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. In that case. So, Wednesday, probably by now, gonna let her know that we're gonna be headed south if she needs them for whatever ungodly reason.
Or
And
who knows?
Yeah.
and obviously Alistair's there like, hey, it's been a while.
Oh. She sort of takes a moment to think and says, "Alistair, right?"
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you recognized me due to he actually touches porn.
Yeah, it's a bit new, but I mean,
Yeah, I died, and that kind of
uh,
he motions to his face.
it's fine. I get it. I don't really care that much. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. I mean, we were fucking friends at one. Like,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah. It's just
someone decided to put on a video.
okay. Yeah, it's God. It's been way too long.
Yeah, I got married.
Talk. Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, her name's Ashana, and she also travels with us. Like, biggest sweetheart.
Aw.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as he knows how to treat a rich kid like, as long as she knows how to treat a rich kid like you, I'm sure you can get along swell.
So, yeah. Say, so you remember Bo Gong and how he's one of those Kalishtar folks, right?
That's what he just said. I never really understood something. I never really entirely understood it.
She's pretty much the same. She's pretty much the same deal as him.
Oh, so she's Chicagan, right? Or unless I'm sorry.
More multi-dimensional.
Oh, that kind of well. That's
Yeah.
gonna be an interesting story.
She had to go on the run at one
Well,
point.
I take it things are better now.
Yes, now that they are all out of their hiding.
Hmm. I can see that being a bit of a problem. But I mean, at the very least, you're back together, right?
He just smile, like he gives that smile only a look.
Yeah.
Now all we need is now all we need is Alan's. Now all we need is Sal and Ren.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to. Well, you know. Well, you know, I'm going to help. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to think of us as friends.
So, hmm. You know, might to at some point or another, might need to see about finding some way to commune with those two. See if maybe they'd want to be revived. Because I mean, it is possible.
Well, if you can find their bodies, know where they're buried, I could get one of the members of the Iridescent Knights to cast Speak with Dead.
I imagine that Zeus would at least know where they're buried, if not where they actually were left.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit hazy, but you know the rough area. It's somewhere in the. Let's see here. Somewhere in the. God damn it. It's near the mountains of Mount Camberley in Oresian territory.
And
Ah,
Alistair just pops out his Stone of Sending and passes along the message to grab the bodies.
Well, you don't exactly know where it is, but
yeah.
Like
So
he hands it over his buddy here.
yeah, and Zeus will pretty much inform them that they're gonna want to at least ask before doing so,
yeah.
because he is actually kind of curious himself if they'd like to be revived, since it is possible.
Didn't one betray you?
It's like, oh, that was good. It's like, no, Darren is just a dick.
He was just an asshole.
Yeah, fuck him.
Didn't I break his like? He's like trying to think back. Didn't I break his nose?
Yeah,
You did once. I mean, you really sprained your hand, but I mean, hey, it was worth it in the moment.
Just smile.
oops.
Oh, and as you already know, I kind of won against Tiefling Norm, and I married a woman. That's lore someone sprung on me. It's nudge nudge. I think Auntie died on.
Yeah, sorry. All right.
I'm.
My audio's cutting in and out. I just need to reconnect.
Auntie, sorry, brain's like, bleh.
It's all right. I've been
Or
there.
I've returned. I was currently prepping dinner.
Alright, pretty much we're just RPing. I'm savoring the victory we had over, the fucker.
Yeah. Yeah. After Muhammad would have been done helping out, he would have started heading back. Friggin' with delegations, as it were.
So, what kind of magical items have you found along your journey?
Surprisingly, nothing
Uh,
new.
uh, not you.
Oh, sorry.
You're speaking to Zarissa?
Yep.
I did find this as she pulls out familiar item, the one that you have. That little nail from the Ashen Wolf. And I mean nail, I don't mean like claw nail, I mean the like iron spike nail, railroad spike nail.
He sweats in wolf and he takes out his.
Oh shit. Alright, well, I mean, makes sense.
Because that makes us Pac-Man.
No, yeah, you're right.
Mm. Though he actually goes, oh right, you saw something very fucking interesting, didn't you?
Yeah, it's new, but I mean, you're not. I mean, it's good that you're not. I'm not the receiving end. That's the most important part.
Do I need to explain?
No, I figured I've been communing with the Ashen Wolf every once in a while. It's a weird situation, not being a warlock for any of them, but at the same time, I'm kind of serving all of them.
I think
How do you
that.
think I feel?
Yeah, and if you think that's weird, Storm Lord is Storm Lord, at least allegedly. I believe it was
Yeah.
allegedly made a deal with me.
Oh, and congrats on the promotion from the Storm Lord. I
All
says to
right,
you, Zeros.
all
Um,
right. Might as
Yeah.
well.
All I got was this as he takes off his glove.
well, I mean, as far as you can tell, I mean, I don't really. It hasn't been a lot of many. There hasn't been an ascension in a while, so and not really any written accounts. So I mean, this might be interesting. You know, fun undiscovered territory.
And also a fear of me losing my humanity.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that.
Yeah.
As long as I have a Shara, I am as human as it. I'm going to be as mortal as it fucking. You get what I'm.
Yeah, no, I get you.
The one thing about Alistair that will never change. Not very good with words.
Yes, violence. I mean, oh man, yeah, he is proficient in violence, but you know that's not all he is. He's also a fighter. He's also a lover.
No, seriously, take away. But if you take away his warlocky, he can still beat your ass.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm kind of terrified of this new.
Yeah, but I mean, how was it like, when you first met your patron, Spirit of Vengeance, I think it was called?
Pretty much, it said, "Hey, do you like?" He adds some of his patron, the Spirit of Vengeance voice. Do you wish for vengeance?
Yeah, but I mean, is she, yeah, but I mean more after the fact.
We don't talk that often.
It was still weird, right? Looks like I'm getting into the whole now being a warlock thing.
I've kind of gotten. I mean, yeah, become a flaming skeleton, flaming steed, scaring the ever shit out of people.
Oh yeah, I saw that with the common folk.
It doesn't also help that I have a bowl of destruction.
Yeah. And there's that weird other thing.
What weird other thing?
I mean, well, you saw it, right?
Oh, the demons?
No, she starts about right. It wasn't there. Was I saw something while in that thing's form. It's like a hand or something holding you.
I'm going to. He looks at her with a look of fucking concern.
I mean, it's kind of like coming from you, so I mean, I guess that's kind of it's weird.
Okay. Oh, and yeah. Oh, right. Everyone, meet Sir Fluffles as his familiar shows up.
It'd be there. You see a serpentine pseudo dragon.
I'm going to say the color of coffee,
Huh.
like with a lot of cream in it. You know that creamy brown, like that coffee gets when you put a lot of cream in. One thing you'll know about me: I'm not good with words, people.
Armored, you've opened yourself up to this. I gotta do it now. I'm not apologizing. So,
Well, Riker's going to have to write up a new character.
Well, what a shame. Had a good run, a good story arc and everything.
Proceeds to throw him out the window.
well, with that said,
Defenestration.
Hold on. Let Riker finish.
so Xeris is just gonna go over to the familiar and speak in Draconic and just ask him, "Oh, so I gave you one of those cringy nicknames too, huh?"
Sure looks like you're confused. What is cringy in Draconic? Sort of telepathically.
To be fair, pseudo dragons actually like
Yeah,
names like Sir Fluffle.
yeah. Like, what did he mean by this? Cringy? What is cringe? I like to imagine pseudo dragons don't understand the meaning of cringe. They're pure creatures that enjoy things just to enjoy things.
Like he just gives them a shiny button. Don't worry about it, buddy.
I do.
Came from the soul. He said, "I came from his from his armament."
Yeah, and that also like reminds me because you're talking about failures. It's like, oh,
It just outright says.
What were you saying, Alex?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Alex.
It reminded me that Muhammad does have a familiar, and it's imp through the fact of like making a contract. So it's like I freaking just remembered. It's like, oh yeah, he has imp familiar. It's been a while. Just remembering all the shit. It's like, oh yeah. But
Oh,
regardless,
but yeah, like if you need anything, I'm here to help. Obviously, unless it's to destroy the world, then you're on your own.
Damn.
Yeah, I killed Auntie.
Oh, hello.
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 Okay, I blame Wi-Fi at this point.
Yeah.
Damn you, Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, if you would.
Okay. So
Let's not.
I was about to say, I'm
But
like, I'm
yes.
feeling pretty uninvolved. I'm like, it's
Well, yeah, you chose not to be here.
Yeah,
not
sorry,
intentionally. I was trying to rejoin back to your group, and it's like, and I got forgotten.
Yeah, sorry. We'll say at this point you eventually arrive.
Oh, and this is Brohamid.
Yeah.
And yes, his fur is as soft as it looks. He
Really,
takes really good care of himself.
I mean, it looks kind of coarse.
You'd think that, but no, it's like super fluffy.
Just, it's like, course, eh? Just when it hits a face, and it feels like getting hit like with the world's comfiest pillow. Just
It is blue.
like
You have floof, and then you have blue.
I mean, I pretty much use this thing as a resting pillow.
I don't blame you.
I'd say sleeping, but I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, by the way, he actually takes out his wallet, just shows off his little sister Hissy.
Anyways, infatuation.
Like, apparently she's doing very well in school.
Oh, it's good to
Really?
hear.
Yeah. Apparently she's taking arcane, like the occultic studies very well.
Ah.
Trying to be like your brother.
Which is funny because I try to stay away from it
You tried, but you failed.
horribly. But yeah, and funny enough, she's taken more to warlock studies, looking at different patron. Though she's not really find much at the school she's at because it's under church control.
Yeah, I mean, the most they're probably gonna offer is like angels and like some fae.
Like, if she goes to the Church of Asmodeus, well, you're going to get as like this, but I won't throw him as far as I won't trust him as far as I
I mean,
can
they're
throw
mostly
him.
gonna offer like devils and maybe like a fountain demon. Yeah, I mean, they tell you the truth, but only something that's technically true. Usually.
And I wouldn't trust it if it promised me the world and followed through. fucking.
Well, I think you should. Well, it's interesting to meet you, Mr. Muhammad. I'm sorry.
I have to ask,
I
how
have.
much is she trying not to pet the tail?
It's she's not even trying to not touch the tail. Look, considering the shit she's gone through, her focus is at an all-time high. She doesn't even have to try for that shit. No, she just do.
Just like hypnotically, it's like it's all nice, really. It's like calmly petting tail, rubbing face against tail. Rahama just has that face of just like, yeah, used to it.
He's not. No, she isn't focusing on your tail at all. She's actually more focused on the conversation on something else.
Oh,
It says, "A region?
Anubis.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
not
start.
Osiris. Out of character. I thought it was Osiris.
No, it's a
The,
Anubis that I started,
Yeah.
Guardian of the Underworld.
Ah, yeah. So I did actually get that right then. Eh. First try.
It has been a while. That's why I always kept on saying Anubis, trying to. It has been a while. I don't blame you.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a region, right?
It's above him, yes, because it has been.
Yeah, she's the one who's asking.
Yeah,
It's like, a region, right? I've never been there. I've heard it's really mental
Sandy.
flashback into mental flashback to the fucking oh my god, Surt loud professor saying it hot as fuck. I don't miss in that kind of way, literally.
Yeah. Basically the exact
Damn.
opposite of here.
I don't. It's coarse and rough.
Try.
But it gets every. Anakin, when did.
All right, you know what? That's it. I've got it up to here.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'll be right back. I gotta put dinner in the oven.
So I finally broke it.
I mean, that was just a bad pun. I could see that a mile away. That's why you get the punish roll.
Punished.
So, Auntie, you should be in the punished room too.
I am.
Yeah.
I have
Hi,
the
Nick.
punish roll.
But speaking of which, does the like she's been also showing great aptitudes in magic, and I was thinking maybe
Richard.
pointing her in your guys' like the war mage direction. What do you guys?
Well, if she's excelling at the more occultic studies, for warlock and such, then she would definitely not be a bad fit for House of Janus. Huh. Definitely be worth considering.
Yeah. Honestly, it's up to her.
Right.
Yeah, but I just want her to have a better than I got. I mean, let's be fair. My education stopped at high school and military.
All you can do is provide someone the best, but at the end of the day, what they want to pursue is up to them.
Indeed. Well, if she does end up wishing to join the Mount Camberley, then then we definitely won't say no. Especially after recent happenings and whatnot that I
Oh,
won't get into.
I'll run it by her mom and dad then.
Very
Well, your
well.
mom and dad, technically.
Yeah, she's your sister.
Well, yes, but it's also in the end of the day, that's her choice.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you were doing her, comma, mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say. Oh,
Though apparently she has no aptitude for druidic magic.
hmm.
She is
Well,
Zarissa sort of. So I take it you guys are like in an inn, basically.
Yeah,
Taking.
like we're all like he's drinking some coffee.
yeah, I imagine we're probably in like an inn or something. Yeah.
Yeah, she's currently just got a what looks to be a bit of warm rum, sort of in a mug and sort of holding it close to her.
Sir Fluffles has a donut.
You know, if I doubt things are, or I shouldn't say that. That's a bit mean. But if things get back to normal, maybe we could meet up again sometime. You know, just to talk.
Honestly, I'd love that. Like, let's fit. We're always the smart one of the group.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
But to be fair, it was between me, him, and two other morons.
Yeah, now you don't. Now I'm the smartest one here.
No,
Yeah.
Ashara. No, that's still Ashana. Sips coffee.
What did he mean by this?
She is a cleric of knowledge, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm japing. I'm joking. I'm joking. Stop. Anyways, so you all right. She asks if what's the whole deal with the guild?
Uh, think of us as archaeologists
Yeah.
with a penchant for murder.
Oh, it's like one of those penny novels, right?
Yeah, basic.
Yeah.
Except we don't. Except we don't fight the bad guy. We fight alongside bad. I mean, we fight alongside the. So
Do you want to put that foot in your mouth, the other foot in the mouth?
hold on. Pulls out boot, shoves it in his mouth.
Scrumptious. Anyways,
Huh. A caller did a really good job on this fruit.
That cobbler is gonna see you and he's gonna kill you. No, he won't. Literally menaces it around the corner.
Jojo poses into the. Jojo stands in the middle into the bar.
Go God, not again!
Smash.
There's chair and run.
No, I just like, oh god, not again. Smash cuts outside, you getting thrown out. Just ah.
But
Oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah, we're not the bad guys. We tend to fight. We're as gray as fucking.
Gray as fucking. That's all I heard from my end. I'm sorry.
No, I said we are as gray king.
Yeah.
Maybe you should write a book about penny novel yourself about this. Get an illustrator and all that.
Uh,
The Adventures of the Black Knight and Company, or
Actually, what I was thinking of is the adventures. Well, okay, now where we get to stop and go. what do we call our?
That is a good question.
I mean, you can call yourselves whatever the fuck you want.
Well, since like we're pretty much we're pretty much the ones who deal with holy, isn't it?
It varies. Honestly, above game it varies.
It really varies. It's usually never consistent. Which kind of sucks, but on the other hand, I mean, it makes things interesting at the very least.
I mean, yeah. As for titles, it's honestly not up to us. It's usually what other people start calling us. It's usually how it goes.
Fair.
But if you ever decide to start writing up a penny novel, well, I mean, I'm not against helping out.
But you know what? I'm going to say Alistair has like parts of a paint. Like he just started a journal, and it actually looks like the fucking start of a novel. Like I do have notes.
Oh, your entire adventure, joining this crew has been, well, basically something out of a novel.
Fair.
Let's be fair here.
So I can get like everyone's backstories, put them like pen them up, give you guys the proceeds, obviously. Then have us group up together.
Maybe we're paying will be saved by some fan. I doubt anyone will ever believe that any of this stuff took place.
Well,
Oh no,
I just go, well, technically I'll be able to live long enough to make sure the story stays straight.
well you know how penny novels are.
Well, yeah, I mean, you kind of have to fudge things up a little bit for the story. Not always, but usually.
Eh.
Like I already have like a different a title for like myself as I'm sharing my to where up to now, Danny Kett.
You see, as he sort of chokes upon some her drink. That's interesting. Uh,
Do you know someone by that name?
no, it's kind of sounds like something you'd hear from an actual penny novel.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
What's Zeris? What are you thinking? Like,
He's
like
thinking
spear or something?
Yeah. And he's also thinking, yeah, she always loved those penny novels.
what do you think of this as a title? The like for the first book, The Blade of Vengeance.
I don't see why not.
I'm still looking for the motherfucker who killed my.
I mean, you'll get them eventually. I mean, you got just towards your group, the rest of everyone else, so. I doubt they're going to be able to hide their starry butts, at least for long.
Oh, well, and I'm actually going to let them know. Hey, motherfucker, wanted to kill me? You fail.
Well, yeah, sort of raised a drink. you surviving, hopefully.
To us surviving. Z links it.
Same.
Yeah, you do so.
Actually, no, I'm going to call the dragon Espresso.
Sorry. That's me, the player. That's me, the DM, not the character themselves.
But espresso is good. It tastes good too.
I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just. I had it like, or my brother was complaining about one like just a few minutes ago. So I think it's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, that is. But you know what?
So
He's
what's
actually going to start penning the Penny novel.
all right? And she yeah, she will of course throw in some recommendations because probably the guild doesn't want this to be. Yeah, or at least you could. It's probably a good idea to fudge up a lot of the details so that way the guild doesn't get angry. Your guild doesn't get angry.
Oh, like he's going to blatantly like put it like, oh yeah, this isn't the real world. Like this is a fictional land.
Yeah. Or it's historical fiction or something.
You know what? He's going to go historical fiction, and he's obviously to send a copy to the Seven Nobles Guild to proofread. Though I don't think the Iridescent Knights shit.
They don't. To an extent, they do, but not as much as the Seven Nobles Guild.
They want it. No, they want. That's their problem.
It's available at the Civil Guild want. I'm pretty sure they just want the prevention of that freaking. That is a above game that's super gendered from consuming the world.
And also keeping some information locked away until society could
Handle the information.
handle it, can respectfully process it.
Though he is actually going to take the Seven Nobles Guild and like keep that as the name, only with the idea, only with the silly idea that no one is would actually believe that that an archaeology guild would also be this secret organization to prevent otherworldly bullshit.
I will say that they would not. They would not look too kindly on that. Any remote rumors or anything like that, they wouldn't allow.
Hey, what?
Like,
any
yeah,
rumors or anything of that nature about them, and what they do, yeah, they will not allow.
yeah. The Seven Notables is all about keeping the secrecy. They don't want anyone spreading it, even if it's in the form
Even
of
if
fiction.
Yeah.
It's like they're that well knit of like they really don't want anyone finding about anything unless it's like they deem it everyone like the population is ready for it.
Yeah, society as a whole mature
Alright.
enough to understand it.
Yeah. Think of overprotective parent. Essentially, that's a Seven Gold was called.
Fucking helicopter turns. But how long did it take for him to write this first draft?
I would say it'd take you a while.
Yeah, it's a lot of information, but
No, pretty much like this is like his backs.
Yeah. And speaking of writing, Zeris also gets down to it, cause he's gonna be the next fucking general, the next headmaster of the War Mage College. So he's got to make a fucking curriculum now.
You have to you maybe end up becoming one of the generals. It all depends
One
on.
of the generals.
Yeah.
Possibly the next headmaster.
I'll be right back again.
But since it's like,
Apologies, but that is if I'm not mistaken about that second one, Auntie.
Well, that thing is, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Whether or not your character decides to, continue on with that and not live a peaceful and quiet life, that's all up to you, mate.
He is not one for peace. Well,
Time
actually,
to
no.
talk
He
is
is
done.
one for peace. It's quiet that would get him.
Time for talk is done. The Lord's work must be done.
You joke.
speaking of the Lord, there is a crusade. This is like, this is from the iridescent. Should we join in or what? The crusade.
We're busy at the moment, but I'm not. Well, I think I've had my share of adventures.
I was talking. I'm sorry. I was more talking to
Okay.
like them.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Like I should have been more specific. Apology.
No, you're good. You're good.
Well, Zeris.
That's Huh. I take it you don't have any details on it yet, huh?
It's pretty much what the Seven Nobles Guild and Iridescent Knights told me.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. You know
I mean,
what?
let's be honest. They're not good. They're not really big on giving us.
You know what? We probably shouldn't dawdle with the whole with grabbing the artifact that's here thing. But if it's still going on when we get done with that, we can definitely see about swinging back around to lend a hand.
Agreed.
Easy enough, I suppose. What are we going to do? I just got back.
And this is out of character. Yeah, because I really want to get some. He does prestation. Plays the they fear is you.
Seriously, what did I miss? It's gone for a couple of
Moving
minutes.
forward. Oh, sorry.
Oh, we're talking about what do you think? Are you up for joining a crusade?
Against?
Demons.
Remember. Yeah, demons up north.
Demons up north.
It's up north.
I mean, my specialty is putting dead back to rest and, dealing with, like, untethered souls, but, Demons! Yeah, that's gonna be one hell of a pain in the ass to deal with, but... Fine, if you guys are gonna... If I'm outvoted, there's no point. Anyways.
Therefore, just let me just put something here.
Yeah, I've been hopping back and forth because I've been taking care of generators so freaking trying to get that done.
Like, don't worry about it. What I'm getting myself.
Yeah. I'm also a little antsy too because I'm like, and you still have to tell me what my best options are.
Yeah, I have a few things in mind I'm toying with. Give me one moment.
I kind of want. I think it would be a good idea to keep the
Get the what?
Egypt
Uh,
theme.
yeah.
Like get Bonk.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I gave the idea of being able to find more curses or being able to, like, do the curses of Egypt kind of deal.
Yeah, I have something in mind.
Yeah.
Mind you, I have something in mind. Whether or not I'll tell you, early is a completely different story because, look, man, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah, you want to work out all the details and make sure it's ready before giving it to me. I just don't want to turn into, a Gallifreyan situation.
Yeah, understandable.
But I do want to remind everyone of one of the most important.
Oh god. I swear to God, if the Circle of Life starts playing, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Jesus.
No, that's for Gallop.
I'm gonna check it out really quick.
Remember, if all seems dark, that there is always still.
Hmm. Yeah.
And if there is hope, all will be well.
Hmm.
Out of character, I'm a huge Blue Lantern fan.
Yeah. The Green Lantern comic book series is pretty fucking dead.
I know, right? And okay, the Blue Lantern fucking oath is I think the best. I mean, in Fearful Day, with strong hearts full, and all when all seems lost, or of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright. Like that inspires fucking hope.
No, yeah, you're right.
And I happen to do a Lantern core in D&D, but I'm okay. What would like how would it fucking
Cleric, I'm thinking. Hope Domain Cleric.
isn't I'd also say like doesn't isn't there a warlock of imagine
Kind of. Yeah, there is. There's specifically, it's called the Imaginary Friend. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's called the Imaginary Friend. I just need to double check here, yeah. This will call. That's what it's called.
I'm also going to check out Middle Finger of Vecna.
Yeah, that's where I think isn't that where? Oh wait, no. No, yeah, no, they have their own there.
Uh because obviously you could not expect to do everything.
Hmm. Let's see. So, I think. So do you guys want to call it here?
Yeah, this feels like it.
Yeah, it's a good place to stop. I agree. So, next session. Traveling to the great unknown to find a artifacts that may cause the end of the world. Who knows? We'll find out next week, hopefully.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Hmm. God, it's been years since I've actually watched Dragon Ball Z.
Of course. Okay, there is a GM binder. Okay, what is GM binder?
Sorry, can you repeat that last bit?
What is your opinion on GM binder?
GM Binder is a very good tool for making a PDF. As of the contents, that varies from writer to writer. Really, it's subjective there, sometimes. There are objectively bad things, but I've yet to find one.
I have sent you what I was looking at on GM. I have several fucking things open, mind you.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, it was a while ago. Huh. Cool.
We could. We have it. But if happens to Alistair, uh, like good or ill, might that. What do you think, Nancy?
I will keep that in mind.
Fair, fair enough. It is your. Then again, you allowed me a ghostwriter,
Yeah. So your chances are
so I
high.
should.
But
Yes, but it's
call it.
still not a.
Yeah. Regardless.
So yeah, after next Friday, we are going after these motherfuckers to get our key.
Yeah. We got all our gear and we're all ready to go, and the days have passed. Let's.
Yeah.
Okay, Tabax, what is a good race for a warlock in your?
Literally any race. It's just it depends on the idea.
With how D&D is going, any race.
Yeah, I mean seriously, you got me as a jackal playing a freaking warlock.
Specifically with the way Wizards of the Coast are going about with races, the new approach, basically any character could be a warlock.
Yeah.
This is fair.
I mean,
I was thinking Tabaxi warlock, and with a few levels of monk, because if you have actually the style of fucking Blue Lanterns, they do. Yeah. What?
It's mostly unarmed combat.
Mm-hmm.
Explosions and things like that.
So that far of a stretch.
yeah. Anyway.
At any rate, yes. Oh, what the hell?
Definitely open palm.
There we
So.
go. Oh yeah, open palm. I mean, there's also the that pact. Yeah, there. What is it? The pact of the breaker. The one I wrote.
Can you send it?
Maybe after the session.
Well, actually, we're calling a session here.
Oh, well, freaking.
You're away, so it's fine, man. You're good.
Yeah, you want me to stop recording?
Yeah. Oh yeah,